Hey there, how you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. It's been a while since my last Honkai Star Rail video. To be honest, not much has been happening either, but with the most recent patch, a new banner was added, and more importantly, 3 new character quests to explore. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about that, cause you see, I was concerned for Honkai Star Rail. After the initial release, my expectations of the story were quite high. But, as far as events went, nothing has really been that interesting. I mean, sure, Silver Wolf's little story was fun, and I did enjoy the museum event, even if I felt that could have been so much more. So, I was a little concerned that while the initial story was very strong and promising, that Hoyoverse would not be able to live up to my expectations. However, I am pleased to say, I'm impressed. The 3 new character quests are the best character quests so far that don't tell you anything about the characters that they're supposed to do so. Allow me to clarify. Warning, there will be spoilers, so tread carefully. There are 3 character quests, and I like to name them respectively: Suspense, Depression, and Anger. The first one, Suspense, about Luocha, except the real Luocha doesn't even show up. It seems that Luocha has recently interacted with a lolly. This of course put him in the watch list of the FBI, which quickly asked for your aid to finding this Luocha fellow.
Nice work indeed. You're sidekick to a genius detective after all.
Through amazing and careful thinking, we put together clues to create a imaginary scene happening in the brightest mind in the game, Miss.
We made it!
In it, we meet the most horrifying villain of them all. I was shaking. How could we possibly defeat this mighty foe? Well, turns out none of this is canon, and it was just a waste of time. Luocha was actually just really pissy because someone spoiled his favorite story. That's it. Regardless, it was a fun Luocha character story revolving around Miss.
We made it!
After that, we move on to the second one, Depression. I'll be honest, I can't say that the story is unique, nor that it caught me off guard. I saw it coming miles away. That still doesn't mean that it didn't sting a little. This quest about Bailu, the dragon lolly that has cursed my account. Except, it's actually about an NPC. It starts with Bailu running away from her asylum, and you being tasked with taking her back. You find her with an NPC that seems way overprotective and sus, and after uncovering a secret, you decide to assist her since she seems genuine. Turns out this NPC is very ill, and I mean very, very ill.
Why is my voice like this?
But more importantly, her husbando is even more ill and needs our help to get better. So we go on a journey to find her husbando, through which she gets worse and worse, but never abandons her wish to save her husbando. At a certain point, we disguise ourselves as simple soldiers. The reason? Because Hoyoverse doesn't make enough money to make unique models for NPCs. Regardless, eventually we find this husbando. However, by this point it's too late, and the NPC dies and makes me very sad. But not as depressed as when the quest ends with a black screen and just text. You're telling me I had to kill this NPC with my own lolly hands, but I can't do the same to this piece of shit over here? Worse yet, he gets scot-free with a little slap in his wrist. This quest is both everything I like about Honkai and also everything I dislike about it. Because of course, after a depressive death scene and a shit character not getting what they deserve, what I want to hear the most is...
Anyway, you know any good hiding places?
And finally, the last one, Anger. The Sword Boy quest, except it's really not, and it's just a preview of the next waifu after Kafka. I would like to say what happens, but really, nothing happens. Sword Boy finds new waifu. Waifu dominates him. The end. Also, I got another shampoo, which means it is time to mock Bob. Take that, Bob. My shampoo is even better now. Ha ha ha.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. No, not 4 yet. 4, 5.